Hi guys, today I'm gonna be talking about how I lead with my head instead of my heart. In other words, why we should lead with our heads instead of our hearts. Okay, so I have a couple notes that I'm gonna be sharing. I put leading with our heads rather than our hearts. I'm talking about this because lately I've had to make some decisions that were very hard, but we'll get into why it was hard and what I did. So I put, for number one, our heart is deceitful. In Jeremiah 17:9, it says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it?" Honestly, I think a lot of times I just feel so much emotions. I think, especially as women, too, like we just feel so much things. And I think literally one day I'm like feeling these things, and the next day I'm like, bro, why was I even thinking that? Like, I don't even want to think that way anymore. And I just think it's like, that's like my heart though. Those are my feelings, and feelings are normal because we're human, but also like our heads too. Like, we got to think with our heads a little bit. Okay. And it says, who can understand it? Thing is, only God knows our hearts. Only God knows our hearts. He can examine our heart and test us, but he's the only one that really knows. And he knows how we feel, he knows how we think, he knows everything. And the heart leads to selfishness and deception, and because it leads to this, it's not reliable to guide you. It's not reliable to make decisions on. I think this whole concept of like leading with your head rather than your heart is a little bit hard. Like, I think sometimes it's like, well, your heart feels all these things and all these things, but it's like, at the end of the day, is that really going to be the best decision for you? Like, yeah, you may love that man, but like, is that really going to be the best decision for you? Like, like let's think a little bit. Like, like, it's hard. It's hard. And I think it's especially hard, like, as women. I'm not gonna say men. I like men. It's not hard for men, because it is, but I think for women, like, bro, it's hard. Like, it's hard out here. Like, our hormones are like, and everything. Like, dude, sometimes I be feeling like I'm not even on planet Earth, to be honest. But yeah, so it's not reliable to guide you. Okay. Number two, my second point that I wrote was, guard it, don't lead with it. Having emotions and feelings is normal. Feeling so many emotions is literally normal. I think that growing up, maybe, we make decisions based off how we're feeling. But the thing is, emotions go away. Because you could be sad right now, time will pass, and you will feel different. And to guard our heart means to protect ourselves. I'm not saying have that, like, that we need to have walls up and not open up to anybody. But, be cautious. And I think when we're starting something new in our lives, which that's whatever it is. Sorry guys, my cat. If whether that's a relationship, a new job, or anything, pray and ask God, is this for me? Do you want me to be in this situation? Do you want me to continue in this? Because God will show you, and he will give you answers. He really will give you answers, but you have to be paying attention. But God is never going to put you somewhere that hurts you. So ask him to help you think and examine your heart so he can help you make a decision. And guarding our hearts, I think, is very important, because it's like, this will lead us to suffering less, mentally, emotionally, physically, anything. Because you might make a decision in the moment, and later it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. So guard your heart, and don't be making decisions based off what you're feeling right here, because in the long run, it's not worth it. And obviously that's what shapes us. We're human. Obviously, like, it's gonna happen. It is. But guard yourself, guard it, you know, be easy on yourself because it's your first time living too. I put ask God to renew you, not just mentally but in every aspect. If it's something that you're used to, you know, like leading with your heart, some people are just really nice and they just kind of like leading with their hearts and just like whatever. Pray and ask God, you know, like build in me, like grow in me, like plant a seed in me that is gonna renew my heart, not like to keep walls up, but to protect me. Tell him you're tired of feeling this way. Tell him you're tired of being hurt. Like, tell him, because he will respond. And the third point I put, it's hard, but you cannot do it alone. I think a lot of times in the past, I even just kind of like wanted to do everything by myself. And I wanted to be the strong person and just be like, oh, well, I did it by myself, or I don't need anybody. Like, not like I only got myself, this and that. But that's not, you cannot do it without God. God is always there and he will literally never leave you, and he wants to be there for you. He wants to grow in you. He wants to reflect his love through you. And when you accept God into your heart, there is like an unexplainable peace, which is just so beautiful. That's like you just want God in your life and you want to ask him for help in everything. And at that point, that's already leading with your mind. Like, yeah, your heart too, but it's like he's the only one that can examine your heart to help you through. So that's what I wrote. And I think that it's hard. I think it's very hard. But I think I like have gotten to a point where I've been hurt and betrayed and just time after time after time that I don't even want to. I have a lot of love in my heart and I have a lot of emotions, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't want to say I'm like numb or like whatever. That's kind of corny, but I think I've just been put in situations multiple times where I was thinking with my heart, and that only led me to being hurt. And it did make me the person I am today, but the person I am today is someone that thinks with my head, not my heart. And also, thinking with your head is hard too because we have so much thoughts and emotions, but it's like don't let your thoughts and emotions dictate what you do, but rather like control your thoughts. Control your thoughts because also, okay, this is like crazy, but the devil or like the enemy, it can't control your thoughts, but it can influence your thoughts. So it's your choice if you want to, you know, like listen to that. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's not, like, you know, like we all get in some bad headspaces, but ask God. Ask God, help me through this. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Like, make me stronger emotionally, physically, mentally. Ask him for these things and he will help you, because I've asked and he's helped me tremendously. It has even gone to the point where like one of my friends will be like, well, why do you think this way? Like, why do you like I've never met anybody that thinks this way. And I don't want to say it's giving like I'm heartless or anything, because I'm not. It's just like I can guide myself based on the thoughts in my head and praying and, you know what is best for me, then listen to hear, because this is going to change. It is always changing. And I know that because I'm the one experiencing it. So I don't think like whatever people choose to do with their lives, like I think it's hard, obviously, but I mean the title of this is how to lead with your head, not your heart. A lot of it is God, I'm not gonna lie. But as humans, we do live here too, so it's hard. But the only one that knows our hearts is God. The only one that can transform us is literally God. Ask him and he will respond. But also be easy on yourself. Remind yourself it's your first time living too, and you aren't just gonna get there. You know, God's gonna put you in situations to test you. And when you're put in those situations to test you, ask him, God, what do you want me to do? It might hurt in here. It might hurt. It's gonna hurt. But you cannot think like that. You cannot think like that anymore. because there's so much things. There's a big future waiting for you that you keep running away from because you're basing your decisions off here. Like, and that's deceitful. It's deceitful. It's not bad, but guard it, protect it, heal, and like bloom. That's all I can really say. But yeah, that's my experience so far. I hope you guys liked this video if you guys watched it. And yeah, I pray for everybody that this reaches anybody who needs to watch this. Yeah, thank you again. And oh, also, I got matcha today. Like, low-key, it's like already down. Low-key, I'm a sipper, because I know some people be chugging it. Like, this is gone in like 20 minutes. Bro, I literally got this like 3 hours ago. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day today. And yeah, bye.